Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 24th through the 30th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Cups. Hold on. Give me a second. Well, there's love there. That opens up the reading. I'm seeing here an openness from this energy, and then when I look at the reading, I see a little bit of a semi-closed type of an energy. So it's like, where, how, what? But okay, we'll see. In the recent past, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess. This is your intuition talking to you, right? And you're like, you're hearing it. You're like, hey, intuition, what's up? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Don't need to yell. I can hear you perfectly fine. No, the reason that I'm not following you 100% is because I have to think about things. So you tell me, go that direction, and I'm feeling you, and I'm leaning to go in that direction because you're my intuition. You're me from inside there, right? So I'm going, but then my mind comes in and tells me, hold on. Why are you going in that direction? What's wrong with you? Why would you go in that direction? So that's kind of what I see there. A little bit of struggle when it comes to following your intuition, basically. In the current situation, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, there's love here. It's hard to translate what I'm seeing because I see the energy of love that is coming from you. It's your heart that I'm looking at here. And then I see you looking at in a direction that's closed off. And I can't understand what the fuck is going on. And you're telling me, what do I do? It's kind of like wanting to, okay, let's say you mapped out a hiking trail for, a hiking trip you want to do for like a week. And then you mapped it out, and then you follow the steps, and you reach the final trail of that, and you're done. You're good to go. But on the final trail, you didn't anticipate the snow, the avalanches that came down, who the fuck knows where you're hiking, but somewhere with stuff, So now it's blocked. The trail is blocked. What do you do? You're probably going to be in this position right here that I'm seeing here. Like, I don't know. Do you, on that trail, maybe start looking for another path that's not necessarily on the map? Because, the map can only do so much and you don't have AI with you. I don't know. But do you kind of instinctively look around, assess, try to at least figure out a way around it somehow? Maybe. Right now you're not doing that. Right now your heart is open in a particular direction that is closed off by the looks of it, which I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's how I see it. And you're just sitting there and you're kind of like, what now? You're not in the assessment mode yet, if you'll ever be. You're kind of stuck looking in that direction. Okay. In the immediate future, the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful energy. I'm sure you went around the obstacle and you got to the final destination here, because there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of stability, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of nice things here that are showing up. So, cool. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up, really. Let's do the Knight of Cups. The Hangman, the Six of Wands, the Chariot. Ooh, this is This is guided. So your heart is opening up in that direction. It's starting to open up. It probably started to open up a while ago. And it feels good. Man, it feels good. And it feels good to follow your heart and be like, oh my God, this path that my heart is leading me on, fucking amazing. It's a coordinated effort though. It's the universe is there too, kind of paving the way. You know, it's kind of working hand in hand with you, whether you know it or not. It's almost, you know, picking you up by your collar and being like, okay, make sure you follow your heart there. And you are because it feels good to you, probably because of the hand of the universe too there. But it's nice. It's nice. Okay, I like that. For the Knight of Pentacles in the recent past, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands. That's this energy right here in the immediate future. Okay, so you started opening up to this a while ago already, whatever this is. You were walking in that direction of this. Slow, steady, you know, Taurus-like. Okay, we gotta eat some grass, keep going, you know, stuff like that. It felt good. It started shaping up into what the final destination is a while ago for you. Why does he have to talk all the time? And Cosmo responds, you're so stinking cute. Anyways. Okay, so you started on this path a while ago of whatever destination this is. And you were being led by your intuition, and then bam, the fucking avalanche of fears, doubts, all of that. It started out, so I see you kind of, you know, doing your thing, walking on this path. It's like, oh my God, it's so cool. Okay, we're doing this. Yeah, it's nice. And then all of a sudden you start here. You start here with, oh my God. How long are we going to walk this for? Like what, you know, like, okay, I think we're still good, but like, okay, now I'm tired. Like, what do I do now? Should I stop? Okay, I'll stop for a little bit. But then if I stop, then, you know, I'll run out of food. And then, so it started off with, you know, regular thoughts like that. And it turned into I don't even know, like a pit of fear, your own fears that you kind of sunk into. And forget about your intuition. Your intuition was way gone at that point. When fear took over, you're done. No more intuition, no more nothing. Okay. What may have happened there, according to those energies that came to the table, is probably potentially a shit show. I'm assuming the path towards whatever this is has been disrupted somehow. No way it could have continued. No. Fuck no. For the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. No, your intuition was dismissed, sent home with no pay, nothing. Go away, intuition. I don't want to see you ever again. Your mind took over completely here. What's interesting there is that you're showing me with this Page of Pentacles a little bit of, you know, this experience definitely has something to teach me. And I'm not seeing, okay, yeah, good that you acknowledge that, because it definitely has a lot of things. But I'm not seeing you learning from it at that moment in time. Not saying that you never learned from this experience. I think you look back at it now and you're probably like, oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you're completely stuck here in your way. So this started off nice. At some point it got stuck completely. That could have translated into you took a completely different path, where you left that in the ether, whatever. Stopped pursuing that, basically. Okay. Let's do the Queen of Cups. In the current situation, the Emperor, the Magician, the Four of Cups. What's up with Earth signs? Earth signs are like, for this period of time at least, Capricorn 2 showed up somewhat similar. Like, you know, I'm manifesting this gigantic energy of happiness and love, and oh my god, it's fucking amazing. And then, but kind of the same energy here. So you are manifesting something, and it is based off of your heart. I would assume a path that seems right for you according to your heart, and then you seem upset. Maybe it's because right now you're finding this blockage towards whatever that is, because there is a blockage. The direction you're looking into, from your heart's perspective, has a block on it. For the Two of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Swords, the Strength card, the Fool. You're still sitting there with it, but again, you're kind of at that stage of just being there and kind of wondering, why is this blocked, instead of looking for alternate ways, you know. Okay, let's do the Eight of Cups. The Moon, the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Ooh, yeah. It's, yeah. You're not seeing what's behind. Think of it as you walk, and then you see a massive fucking wall. You're not seeing what's behind the wall. You can only assume, you can only guess. But you're not seeing exactly what's there. And well, what's there, it's another energy that's holding that wall up. That's the resistance I'm seeing here. It's not coming from you, it's coming from the other side of the wall. They're not telling me why. They're just showing me holding this wall up. Okay. So you translation in human terms, you could be trying to connect from your heart to another energy. No trespassing there. And not because of you, not because of you're doing anything that you shouldn't be doing. No. You show up right with a little bit of I'm bummed out. Maybe because of the wall, but that wall is not there because of you. For the Hermit in the immediate future, you get the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. You got something nice lining up for you, though. I wonder if it's the energy that's holding up the wall, and maybe they tore down the wall. I don't know. Maybe. Because this is nice. This is a nice blend of energies between you and another energy. This could be related to work. But I think it's beyond that. I think it's not just that. Maybe you do that together too, but I think it's beyond that. It carries quite the sense of stable, grounded, really, really anchored type of energies. Like into a foundation here. Super nice. Okay, good. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles. The Star, the Two of Wands, the Justice card. You're waiting for something to give here, something to kind of fall into place, to kind of balance out. And again, tied up to your stability. I don't know what it is, but it's a matter of time. It's like, you know, it's going to happen. And it's not like you have to put effort or kind of wait, stressed out, like, oh my God, is it going to happen? Is it going to... Nothing like that. It's a given. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, you know? So you're waiting for that to come through. It's like, okay, let's say you started building a house. You're waiting for the final product, you know? Okay. Nice energies. Oh my God. No more walls. No more none of that. For the King of Wands, in the immediate future, you get the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's that energy that started off this reading that kind of got disrupted. And I'm assuming it plays out into this, you're walking on this hiking trail and then you see a big ass wall that somebody's holding from behind. And then you get here, because it's the same energy that started all of this. It's looking very creative. It's looking like you're blending in with this energy. You know, if over there, yeah, it started off in that way, but then it got completely shut down by, again, insecurities, fears, all sorts of things that showed up in there. Right now, there's such a flow to it that it's not even funny. And it applies to mostly your stability, but like all sorts of other stuff are kind of coming together here between you and whoever this is that was started there, that walls and all that bullshit in the middle. Okay. Okay. It's coming together nicely. And it's not done. It's not even, it's barely the beginning here of what your energy and this energy are doing together here. Cool. Anyways, let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Fool, the Four of Pentacles, the World card. This reminds me of my t-shirt. The black t-shirt with, I think it was Winnie the Pooh. That starts with, what if I fall? And the reply is, oh darling, but what if you fly? It reminds me of that, this energy. There's definitely that sense of almost closing a cycle, but then flying. You know, once that cycle is closed, you take off. And I'm kind of seeing that as this reading, in the sense of, yeah, there's some blockages along the way. Yeah, there's some stuff that shows up that kind of blocks this from taking off. And then once those cycles are closed of what blocks this, then everything kind of takes off. The energies are ready to go. So that's kind of how I'm seeing this. It turned out beautiful, this reading. You know, despite the walls, despite the freaking avalanches and whatever the hell. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.